Early voting has wrapped up in Malaysia's Negeri Sembilan state election following the closure of all 38 polling stations across the state at 5 p.m. local time. More than 16,000 military and police personnel, along with their spouses, eligible to cast their ballots in person ahead of the main election day. While eligible voters, postal voters, stood at nearly 6,000. The Election Commission says a total of nearly 15,000 people had voted in person for early polling, putting turnout at 91%. A total of 103 candidates are battling for 36 seats. Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim's Pakatan Harapan is contesting in all of those seats, while Barisan Nasional, or BN, is fielding 25 candidates. General polling will take place this Saturday when more than 867,000 voters are eligible to cast their ballots. CNA's senior correspondent Melissa Goh joins us live from Seremban, that's the capital of Negeri Sembilan. Melissa, early voting, of course, today, the usual issues that resonate. Are we seeing them changing at all in this campaign?
That's right. It went smoothly, early voting. Over 90% of the 22,000-odd voters, mostly members of the armed forces, the police, cast their votes in a tightly contested race that's said to have serious national implication, especially on the sustainability of Prime Minister Anwar's unity government. Now, rising cost of living is definitely the number one concern here. Voters are feeling the heat, although petrol and diesel prices are subsidized hugely. Other living expenses keep going up while the wages remain stagnant. Now, many blame Prime Minister Anwar's government for not keeping a lid on prices, not fulfilling his promises in the slow pace of reforms. And businesses also felt burdened, they said. Now, young people I spoke with said that they want better public transport. They face difficulty in finding jobs, business opportunities, and wages remain low. And these are the bread and butter issues felt across Negeri Sembilan. And on top of that, there's also this simmering racial tensions I'm feeling on the ground as narratives used in some of these election rallies were very much rooted in identity politics, preying on the insecurity of majority of voters now amid economic uncertainty. So it's irresponsible, but it's fired up people's emotions. And that's why some analysts are telling me that this election is driven purely by sentiments against the Chinese-based Democratic Action Party and how Prime Minister has overpromised and underdelivered. The people are fed up, voters are tired. On top of that, they are also anxious and confused over the ongoing royal disputes. Now, all these are setting the stage for one of the most hotly contested and unpredictable state elections.
Melissa, of course, a DAP is very much linked to the Chinese ethnic group. That's a coalition partner in Anwar Ibrahim's Pakatan Harapan, going up this time in Negeri Sembilan against Barisan Nasional, as we mentioned earlier. Do you see in these last few days any one party or any one coalition gaining an advantage over the other?
It's still neck and neck. The outcome of Negeri Sembilan elections, analysts are saying it's just too close to call with less than 4 days to go before polling day this Saturday. Now, over 100 candidates from 7 parties are vying for the 36 seats in the State Assembly. Now, it's crowded, no doubt. The real fight is between Pakatan Harapan and Barisan Nasional, and they are partners at the federal level, but they are fighting tooth and nail in Negeri Sembilan. And BN has publicly entered into an informal pact with opposition Pakatan Nasional to consolidate the Malay votes, continue the winning streak in Negeri Sembilan after a historic win in Johor, to mount pressures further on Prime Minister Anwar's unity government. Now, both sides are hoping for a simple majority here of between 19 and 23 seats to form the next government on August 1st. Now, the incumbent Chief Minister, Aminuddin Harun, has a lot to lose here, but he's taking a gamble by switching from Sikamat, where he's been 4-term assemblyman there, to contest in Lingi. That's long held by Barisan Nasional. Some said it's a suicide mission, a kamikaze, although he thinks otherwise, while his opponent from Barisan Nasional is confident of pulling ahead with possibly a 2/3 majority. Let's hear them out.
I come here to fight with them to make sure Pakatan Harapan win one new seat from UMNO. At least we are trying the best now. That's why I hope the people stay outside. They are working in KL, Singapore, Johor Bahru and Penang, and come back and can support us.
We got a full confidence that between UMNO and the Pakatan Nasional, we can strike this 23 seat at least. Maybe the best case scenario, we might cross the numbers for the two-third majority. And the most important, I will get that good support also, good response also from the Chinese and the Indians.
The stake is immensely high for Prime Minister Anwar to resist any attempt for snap polls. Now, he has said that he wants to go full term, and there's no hurry to call for general election that's not due till end of next year. Now, his number two, meanwhile, Zaid Hamidi, who's Barisan chairman, has given him the commitment to go full term regardless of the outcome of Negeri Sembilan. But we shall see. BN thinks that they have the winning formula, but we'll have to wait till August 1st to see how they do in Negeri Sembilan.
Oh, thanks. Senior correspondent Melissa reporting live there from Seremban. That's the capital of Negeri Sembilan in Malaysia.